everyone. Welcome to Tanya Peale. My name is Tanya. I am going to be leading you today. So we're going to do another Yoga for Seniors practice today. We're going to work towards 30 minutes to see if we can maintain our practice for that long. So with the Yoga for Seniors practice, we move a little bit slower. And we always move with intention, and we move with our breath, and we connect to our bodies moving through space and time. So we're moving into feeling our body move through space and time. We're trying to develop or hone in that sense. Okay, so we will start today standing. Right? Just having the arms just rest down by the side body. The feet can be together or apart. It's up to you. Eyes soft but remain open. So just soften the gaze. So here we're just starting to connect to our breath. Noticing our breath moving in and out the nose. That's the first place that we notice. Trying not to move the breath in and out the mouth. Try to move in and out the nose. And then also from here, the next place is, where does the breath move? How does the breath move? So from the belly up, expanding the lungs. So we'll take an in breath from the belly, draw up. Feel the rib cage expand. Then exhale, back down and out the belly. We'll go again, inhale. And exhale. From here, we'll take a little bit of space, a little bit more space in between the feet if you have your feet kind of hip width distance here. And we're just going to simply start to take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, soften into the knees. Center the hips back. Right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, soften. Arms are just floating up in front as we move through the breath. Inhale, rise up. Again, exhale, bend. Just some light squatting here. We'll take another 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. Back to center. Leave the legs straight, arms out and up. Inhale. Exhale, out and down. You can shift the eye gaze up if you like, or just keep the eye gaze forward. Again, out and up with the arms. Inhale, legs do nothing. Exhale, down. All the breath is in and out the nose. Try to pull from the belly up and expand. One more. And exhale. From here, we start to shift some weight into a warrior one with the right leg bending. So the right leg is bent. Our hips are trying to turn towards the right leg or the right foot. Hands just catch the waist. Here we're just bending and straightening the front leg, the right leg. Just nice and easy. Pull the belly in. You can take inhale in through the nose. Exhale, just bending into the knee. And exhale, bend into the knee. Next one, we'll try to take the pose with the arms. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, bend into the knee. Stay here with the legs, arms reaching up. Inhale, you can shift the eye gaze up or remain forward with the eyes. And exhale, hands come back to the waistline, and we turn back facing the front. Front would be either facing me or facing your phone or TV or computer, whatever you have. All right, so from here, we're going to start to shift the weight into the other side. So now the left leg bends and the right leg is the straight one. Hands are on the waist. Make sure the hips are also pointing mostly with your left foot. And here we're just bending and straightening the leg. And then we'll start to bring our breath in. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale, bend into the knee. And inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. If you like a little toe spread on the front foot, go right ahead. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Next one, we'll add the full pose, the arms. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, bend. So leave the legs as they are. Add the arms. Inhale, reach. Eye gaze can remain forward or up. Exhale, hands back to the waist. Extend the left leg and turn back to the front. And you can step close here. Take breath in through the nose. And exhale, release the arms. Find your version of Samastahiti here. So you can leave your feet with a little bit of hip space or maybe come together with your feet. Taking a little chair. So chair is similar to what we did with our little yogi squats, right? Kind of our little warm up with the arms floating in front and coming back down. So we're going to soften the knees and the hips back and just inhale. Hold the pose. See if the arms can come up. You can leave the eye gaze forward. Exhale. Just extend the legs, come back to your Samastahiti. So try that again. Inhale, soften the knees, arms come up. You can leave the eye gaze forward or shift up. Exhale. So maybe we try palms together this time. Inhale up. Exhale. Maybe we'll hold for one breath in the pose. So inhale, take your arms, your version. You can have palms together or not. Head back or forward. Take another breath here to hold the pose. Release the breath. And just simply come back to Samastahiti. Right, your version. All right, so again, we'll go for some space in between our feet. So we'll start with parallel feet. We'll take the arms out parallel to the earth. Take breath in through the nose. On the exhale, twist around waistline, twist. Try not to twist the hips. They're going to come with you anyway, but try to resist a little bit so that you feel the top half of your body separating from the bottom half. Waistline down as opposed to waistline up. Yeah? All right. Arms are out, parallel to the earth, parallel feet, toes forward, hips are open here. So we take breath. Exhale, waistline twist right towards your right leg. Inhale back to center. Exhale, waistline twist left. Inhale, center. Again, right. Inhale, center. And left. Inhale, center. Relax the arms. Exhale. Okay. Hands catch onto the waist. We take breath. On the exhale, we're going to start to fold forward. So send the hips back, soften the knees a little bit. You can slide down your thighs. Try to keep your back flat. And then see if it feels good to you to let maybe a little bit of rounding of the spine happen here. So I'm just kind of hanging my spine down. Whether or not you get this far to the ground, it doesn't matter. You're just trying to find a comfortable place in a version of this shape. So to come up, we start to pick up the head and try to walk back up the legs. Always take your time. Sometimes blood pressure takes a minute to reach the head when we've been forward folding. So again, we take breath. exhale, same thing. Hips back, bend knees. Either stop with a flat back or see if you can round over and just let the spine hang. Maybe take an extra breath or so here. And then start to make your way back up. Hands to the legs, bring the head up slowly. Remember to keep the knees soft, helps with the balance, right? All right, we will take one more big breath. And we go in, soften the knees, hips come back. We're trying to feel our feet evenly connected to the earth. Stop with the flat back or just keep going, whatever is comfortable for you. And then again, we gently start to make our way back up. Head up, gently coming up. And then we'll bring our feet together here. Okay. So we're going to turn towards our right. I start to split the legs. Let the right leg be in front. Left leg step back. So I was going to step nice and big, but let's take a little bit shorter stance. 3 feet or less. Hips facing the right leg, take breath. And we're going to start to use our hands to slide down the front leg. So we're trying to keep the legs as straight as we can with the flat back. And again, if it feels good to you, keep going, right? And if you have blocks or if you have something, a couple of books, anything to keep yourself lifted, or maybe you're using a chair today, it's all good. You can put your hands on the chair. All right, rising up, hands catch the leg, head up, be careful, inhale, come up. Catch the waist, exhale, try to twist here. So here the hips are a little closed as we twist a little bit more open. Reach the left arm up, inhale, reach, and a little lean back just to see if you can find length on the left side body and come back to center. So that might be a challenge for the balance too, right? And then we come back to facing forward. So we'll take the other side. So you can close the feet if you like, and then step the left leg forward, and a right leg is behind. So remember, you always have an option to spread out your toes. It's good to find space in between your toes, because at this point, you've probably been living in shoes, all of us have, for quite a long, many of years, so your feet may feel still cramped, right? You may even be practicing in shoes. Because you're just not used to being on your feet. So if you can actually be on your feet, find your toes spread at any time. All right, hands catch the waist, take breath. And just start to slide down, trying to keep the legs straight, belly's in. And if it feels good to you, keep going. Even if you gotta have a little soft knee in the front, it's all good. Blocks or books or a chair. Right, inhale, we start to make our way back up, however you do. I'm catching onto my thigh to bring my head up. And then I move the hands to the waist. Take breath. Twist left. Then on the inhale, we try to reach the right arm up. Inhale, reach, little length out of the right side body. Exhale, come back. So again, you might feel a little balance there. And come back to center. Feet all the way closed. Okay. So from here, we take breath. And we're going to see how our toes feel. If we can fold all the way down and touching the toes. So if you need a little bit of space in between the feet, it's all good. And then start to make your way back up. Soften the knees a little bit more. You can move through a chair with your legs if you need to. And come on. Take breath. And just go again. Soft knees are fine. Just taking your time. See if you can get to your toes, feet together or not. Rising up. One more. Breathe. Go in. Last one. And up. Inhale brings you up. And release. You can get some space in between your feet. All right, getting ready for a nice warrior two. So 3 feet-ish, a little bit more if you can. Parallel feet to begin with. Then our right foot, we will point to the back of our mat. Take breath here and bend into the right knee. And just let the hands catch the waist. So here is your warrior two. So pay attention to your hips. If you feel like your hips are just kind of sticking out behind, tuck the pelvis under, pull the belly in towards the spine, shoulders are back and down. Right foot is pointing directly to the side. So not to the corners, directly to the side. Straight line, toe spread. Left foot is pointing directly towards you or towards me, however you think of it. Maybe a little bit of toe spread here too. And then notice where the weight is in the foot. You should have weight on the outer edge and also on the inner edge of your foot. So you should feel lots of strength happening here. And your nice big muscle on the top of your thigh, your quadriceps, also your glutes, if you've tucked under, inner thigh, right? Try to have the back leg extending out of the knee. You should also feel your quadricep engaging on the back as well. Back leg, left leg. And just stay here for breath. All right, right arm, we're gonna reach up by the ear and then take an inhale to lean back. You can still keep the eye gaze forward or up, you choose. Exhale, elbow to knee or hand. Hand, reach, elbow, just let the fingers relax. The left arm you can extend forward by the ear, just feeling some length happening on the left side of your body. That's all you want to feel there. And then inhale, make your way up. Exhale, catch the waist. So keep your legs. We'll take this one more time. All right, right arm. Inhale, reach by the ear, lean back. Eyes can be wherever you like them to be, whatever's comfortable for you. Exhale, hand to the knee or elbow to the knee, right to right. And then the left arm is reaching forward by the ear. Just feeling some space on the left side body. Eyes can be wherever you like them. Inhale, come up. Arms parallel to the earth for a moment, and then exhale, release. Come back to parallel feet forward, going right into the other side. Okay, left foot turn, left knee bend. So check in with your angles again, straight lines. Left toes directly to the sides and toes spread. Right toes towards me, right? Where's the weight distributing in your right foot, right? And also the left, that matters too. Should be balanced foot. Hands to the waist. So here it's a left to left. So hips, so remember if the bum is sticking out, we're trying to tuck under, open the hips here. Yeah. You should feel strength in all the legs. That's the intention, keep the belly pulled in. All right, here we go. Left arm, inhale, reach, little lean back. Eyes can be wherever you need them to be. Exhale, hand to knee or elbow to knee, left to left. Inhale, right arm by the ear, feel the length. And then exhale, make your way back up. Keeping your legs, hands on the waist. Open hips, tucked under belly. Left arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hand to knee, elbow to knee. Right arm, inhale, reach. Feel your right side body lengthening. Exhale, we come up. And we turn. So from here, we're going to make our way down to the earth. Okay? So however we get down here, we're just going to bend into the knees, drop the hands down. Doesn't have to be graceful. So what we're going to do is just let the legs stagger. Right, just check in with my legs here. So I have I'm on my right side, so my right leg is underneath the left. Both legs are bent, right? It doesn't matter the shape of the foot or necessarily the shape of the leg. You're just having, you can see that here I do not have my knees stacked, they are separated. And I bring my left leg lower than my right to have it be more comfortable. And then from here, I'm gonna take the right side body and just rest it all the way down on the mat. So here, I actually feel a little bit of hip space happening because my knees are not on top of each other, right? Here, I don't feel as much. Here I do. I'm getting a little bit of space out of the hip on the left side. And you can catch the waistline here with your left hand. You can just gently rest it on your thigh here or drop in front. It doesn't really matter. You can even maybe do a little double duty. Drop the arm behind you, work the shoulder, moving back. Nice stretch. So notice your right side body here. You're trying to feel the whole right side body connected to the earth. No open gaps here. And you'll notice if you have an open gap because you won't be able to touch the earth, right? Try to press the whole right side down to the earth and just let the weight of gravity to press down on your left leg to give you the space in the hip. It's just a subtle stretch. It's actually quite nice. So gently start to make your way up. Maybe use your left hand to help give you a little push, and then you can bring in the right one and we come up to sitting. So from here, we're going to bring a little bit of twist into our leg shape here. So we already have our right hand on the outside of the right thigh. So I'm just going to add the left. So I'm going to do my best to have them be, the two hands be in some sort of a equal spacing and straight line on the right side, just for the sake of trying to get the same sensations within the body, right? And then from there, lift the chest. So already when you drop the hands down, you should feel some kind of twist already. If you want a little bit more, just turn the right shoulder and maybe also turn the neck over to the right. And just hold here for 3, 2, and 1. We release. Let's take the legs out in front. Okay, so just let the legs be, right? They don't have to do anything here. Just kind of check in with the legs. So we're going to try to intentionally bring the legs all the way together. So bring them together, you might be leaning back, which is absolutely fine. So try to have your feet in a pointed place, right? So we're gonna move through the ankle, the foot, the arch, and toes here. So trying to point the foot forward or the toes forward. So you're gonna feel stretch on the top of your foot. The bottom of your foot is going to feel work. So you might actually start to get a little cramp. If you do, back off a little bit or move into the opposite pose, which is bringing the toes to the knees. We're going there, but we weren't going to go there so soon, but maybe we need to, yeah, for your case. All right, so from pointed foot, we take breath and we pull the toes back. So see if you can pull the toes back, and pulling back at the heels pop off the earth. And you're engaging a little bit of your quadriceps for that to happen, and a little bit of your soleus. So we'll go one more each. Point foot. Try to work through your toes as you go forward, and then pull back. Good job. All right, bottoms of the feet together. A little external rotation here. See what that feels like. And again, leaning back is fine. And then just release the legs back, straight or forward, internal rotation, only one at a time. Right leg. So we're going to internally rotate the right leg, which may cause us to lean fairly good over to the left side, which is fine. Okay? Just trying to feel some sort of stretch here. And then pay attention to your right foot if it's very flexed. Remember that pointed foot or plantar flexion. See if you can go through a pointed foot, which you may notice. Again, use your shoes. If you're not used to moving through a pointed foot, you're going to notice that that is something. You can still play with the pointed foot and the pullback foot on the other leg if you like. And I release the right leg. We'll internally rotate the left, and then we'll take our twist on the other side. So again, left leg, pointed foot. You may have to lean a little bit over to the right, which is absolutely good. Just trying to feel some stretch out of our left thigh. So we'll move into our staggered legs on the left. Okay, so we bend both legs. So I'm on my left hip. So the left leg is underneath the right leg, and they're not on top of each other. So the right leg, the knee is lower. If you think of what is closest to you, your face, your belly button, right? However you think of that, it's gonna be the left knee. And then from there, we're going to take our left side of the body down to the earth. All the way down. And then remember this shape of staggered knees, you're going to feel hip, top of the hip, lower back, pelvis, getting some type of stretch there. Your free arm can be anywhere. It can rest on the hip again, drop behind the back, work the shoulder back, whatever works for you. Stay here. It's a nice release. And you'll get to notice, since we're on the other side of this one, there's lots of that you might feel one side to the other. You know, happen to be a right-sided person, so I definitely feel this more here. I feel like I need to lengthen my right side out a little bit more. Start to pick ourselves back up. So the right hand comes to the earth, and just give yourself a little push, and the left hand can follow and help. So we try to add the twisting here. So we try to have equal spacing in between our hands, and the side by side, but space in between. Say shoulder width space. So right when you drop the hands down, you probably already feel the twist. But if you want to add more, make sure the chest is lifting. Then take a breath, and then exhale left side. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. And we come back to center. And we let the legs rest out in front. So here we're going to try to take a seated forward fold. So we come up to the legs and we check in with our knees, feet, just kind of everything that's going on. So if you notice that you're very rounded in the lower back, you probably need to move through bent legs. So here you could bring in a towel or something, or if you do have those blocks underneath the knees, right? And then just simply round over the legs as so, right? If it's comfortable for you, just start to drop over the legs. So you don't need to push or pull. Just think of this as kind of more of a yin style pose. You're just kind of hanging out. So you want to notice what you feel stretching, and you should feel posterior body, right? Mostly posterior glutes and hamstrings, but if you feel a whole lot, I feel my spine, I feel my back extensors getting a bit of a stretch here, but it feels fine, right? That's okay. What you're trying not to feel is pain. And holding the head up like this is probably not comfortable, right, and talking. So you can just shift the eye gaze down or just tuck the chin into the chest so that you feel the stretch of the back of the neck too. You can support the head if you like here. So just take a couple more breaths, slow breaths, in and out the nose. Control, just making your way back up and come into some kind of cross-legged sitting position. So if you need to sit up higher, please do. Sit up on a block, it's all good. So just simply take your seated meditation, that's all. Extend the arms on the knees, and again the legs can be any kind. Indian sit, crisscross applesauce. And just soften the eye gaze, and you can spend your time here for 3 to 5 breaths, or take this all the way flat. I am going to take this all the way flat. Let my legs be long, yet relaxed and soft, and let my arms rest down by my side body, and let my head be eyes up, right? But they don't have to be open. So what you'll notice is that some people just automatically have a little bit of neck something going on, so they may be leaning to one side or the other, which I've noticed myself in many practices. So do your best to have neutral neck, which is just plain old eyes forward, which would be up. Take your breath. So no matter if you're sitting or lying down, we observe how we feel. How does the body feel from the crown of the head down to the toes? How's the breath feel? should not have any mind here. What I mean by that is no thoughts or anything going on in the head. You should be here with you and your body and your breath, my words, but yet you are here for you. So make sure that you are connected to your breath and your body in this moment. So stay on the earth. I'd like to thank each of you for joining me today. I do hope this practice served in some way. Enjoy the rest of your wonderful day. Until next time, all my love. Namaste.